What's going on, YouTube? Today we got a motherfucking push day. Check-ins went pretty good the other day, or yesterday morning, this morning I guess, or last night, hell I don't fucking know. We're deep in outage, days are starting to mix up a little bit, but it was this morning, I guess, technically last night. So, kept everything the same. We actually gained a pound, but I think in the supplements we were adding, it's because of those is why I gained that pound. And that's what that's what Greg thinks. So we're gonna roll with it. I didn't have any open-ended cheat meals or fuckload of snacks or anything like that too. But sometimes to me, it's different because you work harder certain weeks and then the next week it's kind of relaxed and you're eating the same thing, even though you're being consistent, but you're more active on the previous week, your weigh-ins are going to fluctuate too. That's why you do the one weekly check-in. You don't check your weight every day. Because you're checking it every day, it fluctuates so much. And you do need to check it right in the morning before you drink any water, before you do anything. Obviously, after you take a piss or you wake up, you gotta take a shit. So get the piss out of the way, go to the bathroom, get it out of the way. And then do your weigh-ins. That's what I do. I take a cold shower. Helps tense up the muscles a little bit too, make it look a little bit better. So that's why I do it. God damn, it's hot in here. But we kept everything the same. And like you said, we're going up on working sets, on focused movements, so chest and arms. That's what I like to hear. So we're ready to get this workout fucking started. See you guys when we get in there.
I spoke to God today, and she said that she's ashamed.
I'm starting out with these. I like to get a few feeler reps in, just like every other fucking workout, especially with bench. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to stretch my shoulders, my chest, fucking elbows, damn near everything, and get ready for the set itself. So I do 3 or 4 fucking warm-up sets before I hop right into the working sets, and that's just the way I've done it forever. I feel like if I just hop right into it, kind of like everything else, especially dumbbells too. When I'm doing that incline movement with dumbbells, I feel like if I hop into it too fast, I'm either gonna fuck myself up, or the first set feels like a feeler set, honestly. It doesn't feel like a working set. So that's why I do it that way. I could do band stretches and shit too, but those really don't get the deeper stretch as you would say getting on the bar and getting that mind and muscle connection as you go through the fucking motions with certain reps too. Just feeling the bar, feeling the weights, maybe throwing a plate on and then doing a couple more reps, get the feel for it, pausing at the bottom, feeling the deep stretch, and then squeezing as you go through. To me, that helps me get through the working sets too, and it makes my reps look better, and it makes shit feel a lot better too. So actually fucking stretching is one thing that I had to start fucking doing, because I don't want to be fucking, especially leg days too. I feel like a 40-year-old man in a 20-year-old body. I say it all the time, but that's how I fucking feel.
I spoke to the devil today, and he swears he's not to blame. And I understood, 'cause I feel the same. Arms wide open, I stand alone.
shifts and shit for like guys at work that don't work there full time. And this honestly kind of sucks because when they're here, it's a lot more fucking funny. I feel like there's a lot more shit to do. But I'm trying to plan like a day. Not plan a fucking day, that sounded gay as shit. But like, hopefully everybody gets laid off at once, sadly. So then we can all have like a day where we go out and get all fucking shit-faced. Day drink all day. God damn, it sounds like fun to me.
Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. I heard from God today, and she sounded just like me. What have I done, and who have I become?
I'm sure I've never talked about it, but one grip I like to do, I do the suicide grip. It's where you put like your thumb behind the bar, and a lot of people don't like it because the bar can slip off the palm of your hands, essentially, is why most people don't do it. But I feel like if I have it on the palm of my hands, I got so much more power coming off the bar with my chest than I do, say, with my thumb. And the suicide grip feels like it takes less tension off my fucking wrist. Obviously, you can't fucking sit there like this with it. It's gonna slide off. So you do have to bend your elbows or your wrist back a little bit more as you drive through, which is fine with me. It feels a lot more comfortable. You just gotta try and see which ways work for you. My arms are a little bit longer, so I gotta go a little bit wider too. Some people go to the ring finger with the pre-made marks they got on the bar. I go to my middle finger, index finger. That's just the way I've always done it. Whichever way feels more comfortable for you and to where you can get your reps in is the way you should do it. And obviously you don't want to go wide as fuck or too narrow. You're either gonna hit triceps or going too wide. Probably not gonna do anything for you. Yeah, it makes it to where you don't have to come down as far. And you don't want to have a fucking monster ass arch in your back either. Yeah, you want a little bit of like leeway under there, don't get me wrong. You want to drive your shoulder blades into the bench as much as you can and dig your feet into the ground. But you don't want to look like a fucking bridge while you're doing it. Because 9 times out of 10, your ass comes off the bench too. Especially when you're trying to drive up. Yeah, I do it essentially sometimes. Especially towards the end of like those failure reps, I feel like that's the way I'm doing it too. But the more weight you do too, yeah, you are gonna have to, like, you have to time it right. And you can drive off the ground and use your legs to benefit you and your bench or like dumbbell press, anything like that. Your legs still get utilized in those situations too.
And he looked a lot like me. I looked away. I turned away. Arms wide open. I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly tell.
I haven't had a set of bench press because I get good in a fucking very long time. Those motherfuckers were kick-ass today. I don't know what it was. That shit was moving. Let's keep that fucking energy.
What have I done? I spoke to the devil today, and he swears he's not to blame. And I understood, 'cause I feel the same. Arms wide open, I stand alone.
pretty fucking good. I really was gonna come in here at first and I thought it's gonna be one of them rough ones. This shit's rolling pretty good. I know now that I said that it's gonna go to complete shit. But I don't care. We're still in here moving that fucking weight. You do gotta take the gym seriously, but at the same time, you gotta make it fun. You're in here 6 days a week fucking grinding. Fucking laugh a little. I mean, rock the fuck out to some damn music. Listen to some Katy Perry. Whatever the fuck you want to listen to. Make it fun for you. Everybody's got their own flavor of popsicle. So, do that fucking lift. Do that goofy ass movement that you wanted to try that looks like it'd destroy your fucking back or something like that. Like overhead lat extensions with a cable machine. Fucking bench at an incline right there. Overheads. Those fucking destroy my lats. And then rear delts. I mean, most people think it's more of a tricep movement, but if you can actually isolate that rear delt, that come across cable flies, reverse cable flies, doing it single arm, stabilizing yourself, those fucking destroy my rear delts too. And one other thing it does is upright fucking rows of the Smith machine. I do those every fucking week. They absolutely destroy my shoulders. Let's get back fucking after it.
Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell.
When I'm rolling through these, as I have the bar like overhead and I'm extending my triceps, I hold it right here in the palm of my hands too, not out on my fingertips, and then I put my thumb around the bar, and as I come up, I kind of drive out, and make sure you're actually squeezing your tricep as you come up. That's one key point for me, and especially towards the end, I start shaking like a son of a bitch, and I know those motherfuckers start burning. So as long as you're driving out, say you're like trying to snap a twig in half, that's kind of the motion you want to roll with whenever you're doing these. That's one I try to roll with. Try to keep that, I don't know, idea of it in my head so as I'm coming up on the reps. I don't know, it's just something you gotta think about. Especially later on, like after you've been in the gym for a while and you've done the reps, you've done the sets, now you're trying to get down to the nitty gritty of it and get in more depth and detail with it and figure more and more out what movements you don't like, what movements you do, which movements are going to work for you. That shit you got to think about. You'll figure it out as you go along. You just got to test different shit out. And make the fucking gym fun. Don't fucking hate being in here every day. Because if you hate being in here every day, you're definitely not going to be consistent and you're not going to want to show up. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's days where you're not going to want to be there after a long-ass day or you got a bunch of shit going on or you're busy, but you still got to make it in there. Those days will definitely define it in the long run. So let's get this last fucking set in. Tricep skull crushers, and then Greg wants me to do fucking dumbbell flies instead of cable flies. So we'll see how shitty those look today.
And she sounded just like me. What have I done? And who have I become? I saw the devil today, and he looked a lot like me. I looked away. I turned away. Arms wide open. I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone.
wrapped up a fucking monster ass push day, baby. So let's get a little quick pose down in, get on that fucking belt machine. Alright, fuckers, we just got on the good old treadmill. Let's get our 20 minutes of cardio in, and then we'll go eat some fucking food. And then head to bed, start it all over again. See you guys tomorrow.